Hello students, good morning to everyone. I hope all are keeping fine and doing well. Today we are going to see chapter 2 part 1. Chapter 2 name is chemical bonding, ionic and covalent bond. Already we have learned about chemical bond. Ninth class we have learned about chemical bond. How the chemical bond occurs or how the chemical reaction takes place. Except noble gas, we know about the noble gas. Noble gases are stable electronic configuration. That's why the noble gases are inactive, chemically inactive. Why noble gases are chemically inactive? Because it attains that what is already it is a stable electronic configuration. There's a stable electronic configuration. For example, now see the helium. Helium, noble gas, first noble gas helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon and radon. This is that what is noble gases. Okay. Helium atomic number we know that is 2. So the K, L, M, N cell, there is helium has the 2 electrons. And in neon, it is the atomic number is 2. Neon is 10. So the electronic configuration is 2, 8. Then after argon is 18. The electronic configuration is 2, 8, 8. Then after that krypton. Krypton is 36. 36 means 2, 8, 88. Understood? Like that here also 2, 8, 80, 88. Like that it is 2, 8, 80, 88 is there. Understood? So, now you can see helium lost means valence electron has 2 electrons. How we can say that atom is has a stable electronic configuration? So the maximum number of unpaired electrons present in the outermost shell is 2 or 8. 2 and 8. Understood? If it is a lost valence electron has the 2, means that is stable electronic configuration. Helium has that only one shell. There is what 2 electron it is there. Okay, 2 electron it is there. If it is has the 2 electron means we can name that what doublet. Okay, we can name that what doublet. If it is any atom has a lost valence electron 8 it is there means that is a what octet. We can say it is that what octet. It is octet. Understood? So maximum number of unpaired electrons present in the outermost shell 8. Okay. Helium, except helium. Helium has the 2 electrons. Only one cell it is there. that 2 electron it is there, so it is also it is a what? Stable electronic configuration. So that helium also it is a what? Chemically inactive. And after that elements noble gases see neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon, you can see last cell or valence cell has that 8 electrons. So there is fully filled, completely filled octet. It attained the stable electronic configuration. Understood? Already it is stable electronic configuration. That's why it is a chemically inactive. Chemically inactive. Why noble gases are chemically inactive? Because noble gases already has that what? Stable electronic configuration. Helium has the 2 and other remaining noble gases are balanced electron is 8. If it is a maximum, we know that maximum number of unpaired electron present in the outermost shell 8. Okay, if it is a 8 means it is a what is stable electronic configuration. Understood? So doublet or octet, it is there means there is a what? Stable electronic configuration. That's why noble gases are chemically inactive. Noble gases are chemically inactive. Clear this? Now, except noble gases, all other atoms, except noble gases, all other atoms you have seen at least from 1 to 7 electrons are there. All the other atoms of the element, have 1 to 7 valence electron. 1 to 7 valence electron. If you want that element need to stable electronic configuration, attain the stable electronic configuration, means there is redistribution of their electrons. Then it attain that what? Stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas. Understood? So when redistribution of the electrons at the time, it takes part in the chemical reaction. So mostly all the elements except noble gases, all the elements take part in the chemical reaction. Okay, why noble gases? Because the noble has that what? Already stable electronic configuration. It has the stable electronic configuration. That's why it is a chemically inactive. It does not react with any. It does not take part in the chemical reaction. Other atom of the element has take part in the chemical reaction. How it can be take the chemical reaction? When redistribution of their electrons. Okay. So the redistribution of electrons develop a force between two atoms. Okay, develop the force between two atoms. So which force bind the atoms together to form the stable molecule? Which force bind the atoms together to form the stable molecule? This the force of attraction is known as chemical bond. The force of attraction is known as that what is? Chemical bond. So now what is chemical bond? Chemical bond means, what is chemical bond? The force of chemical bond is the force which bind two atoms, together to form a stable molecule, that is known as that what is chemical bond. That is known as that what is chemical bond. So chemical bond means is the force. Chemical bond means what is? It is a force bind the atom together to form a stable molecule. Okay, that is known as that what is chemical bond. That is known as that what is chemical bond. So the force of attraction is known as the chemical bond. Now we know when the force develops the redistribution of the electrons between two atoms or participating atoms. Maybe it developed how it can be attained the stable molecule, how it can be attained the stable electronic configuration. Okay, there is two points are there. One is if the electron transfer, transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom, transfer of electron one atom to another atom, then it attains the stable electronic configuration. And the second one is if mutual sharing of the electron pair between two atoms may be similar or different. That is second one. So transfer of the electron, if it is a transfer of the electron, it attains the stable electronic configuration. If it is a mutual sharing of the electron between two atoms, maybe that atom similar or different. Okay, if it is there means that is what like that it is there means it attains that what the stable electronic configuration. So the redistribution of the electrons between participating atoms may be developed or achieved by one is transfer of the electron between two atoms, one atom to another atom. Second one is mutual sharing of the electron pair between two atoms. That atom is similar or different atoms. Clear? Understood? So now according to that they divide types of chemical bonds according to the 2 points. 2 points are there now, that to attain the stable electronic configuration, the atoms may be transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom. Then second one is mutual sharing of the electron pair between two atoms. Maybe that atom is similar or different. Yes or no? So according to that they are dividing two types of chemical bond. Types of chemical bond, one is three types of chemical bond is there. One is ionic bond. Or electrovalent bond. ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Second one is covalent bond. Second one is covalent bond. Third one is coordinate covalent bond. According to that, types of chemical bond, ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Second one is covalent bond. Third one is coordinate covalent bond. Okay. So this chapter you are going to learn about types of chemical bond. Means ionic bond, covalent bond, coordinate covalent bond. Okay. So this chapter we are going to learn that ionic bond, what is ionic bond, example of ionic bond, what are the condition of ionic bond, strength of ionic bond, properties of ionic bond. Okay. Like that covalent bond, after that coordinate covalent bond. Clear? Now let us discuss about one by one. Okay. Now this video I am going to cover ionic bond, what is ionic bond and their examples. Okay. The first one is ionic bond. Today we are going to see ionic bond. What is mean by ionic bond? Already we told the redistribution of the electrons between participating atoms may be developed by transfer of the electrons from one atom to another. Another one is mutual sharing of the electrons between two atoms, that is may be similar or different atoms. Yes or no? So the first point is we know now transfer of the electron. So ionic bond means completely transfer of the electron. Completely transfer of electron from one atom to another atom. One atom to another atom. How it can be completely transfer of the electrons from one atom to another atom? Maybe the atoms are, maybe the atom is, maybe that metal or and non-metal. Between metal and non-metal, the transfer of the electrons is there now. This happens when metal and non-metal. We know that metal. What is metal? Metal means the tendency of the electrons. Tendency of electron to lose the electron. Tendency to lose the electrons. Okay, that is what metal. When metal lose the electron, it is formed electropositive character, electropositive nature, and it carrying the positive charge. It carrying the positive charge, that we know already. Okay, and after that non-metal means it tendency to gain the electron. Tendency to gain the electron. If it is a gain means it can be form electronegative character. If this electronegative character means it carrying that what? Negative charge. It carrying the negative charge. Okay. So the one atom to transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom, that is atom is metal and non-metal. Okay. So the ionic bond is, what is ionic bond? Ionic bond means completely transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom. There is formed, maybe it can be loose or gain the electron to form cation and anion to attain that what stable electronic configuration. Stable electronic configuration. Okay, that is known as ionic bond or electrovalent bond. What is the force? Which force binding to transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom? Okay, that which force it is said hold together means the opposite charged ions, positive and negative. For example, if one example I will say NaCl. How the compound is formed NaCl? Easily we know Na is a 11 atomic number, chlorine is a 17 atomic number. That electronic configuration of sodium is 281 and chlorine is 287. Already I told, if it is a stable electronic configuration means, if we need to become stability means there is maybe lose or gain the electron. Then only ionic bond is formed between one atom. Yes or no? Between the atoms. So here is loss. If it is a stability means, already I told that is octet. 8 electrons should be there. Okay. So it is 1 electron. It can be loose means it becomes, that is a what? Octet. If it is a 1 electron, it can be gain means it becomes that what? Stable electronic configuration. Yes or no? It loose means 2,8. Nearest noble gaseous is a neon. And it is a gain. It cannot be loose 7 electrons. Who will get 7 electrons? Who will need 7 electrons? Nobody need. Yes or no? But usually it can gain the 1 electron. Okay. So if it is a gain the 1 electrons means it will become 288. There is a nearest noble gaseous is argon. Nearest noble gas is what? Argon. Then it can be formed. 1 electron will go here. No? It can be loose. So electropositive character is carrying the positive cation. Because cation. And after that chlorine becomes that what? Electronegative character carrying that anion. Okay. Then it can become 2,8 and it become 2,8,8. This is the neon nearest noble gas and this is the argon nearest noble gas configuration. Clear this one? Understood? So completely transfer of the electron from one atom to another atom, that is a metal and a non-metal. Metal means it is here tendency to lose the electron. If it is a loose means it is a electropositive nature. It carrying the cation to attain the stable electronic configuration nearest the noble gas. And after that, if it is non-metal, it is loose means some atom getting, yes or no? So it is accept the electrons, then it can become electronegativity element, and the electronegative element is carrying the anion. Charge is what? Anion. So ionic bond is a chemical bond, type of the chemical bond. There is a electrostatic force of attraction between what? Opposite charged ions. Electrostatic bond formed between opposite charged ions. Opposite charged ions means Na plus Cl minus, positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge and negative charge. Understood? And what is mean by electrovalency? Electrovalency. What is mean by electrovalency? Electrovalency means the number of electrons lose or gaining. lose or gain the electron, lose or gain the electron to attain the stable electronic configuration or to form stable molecule. That is known as electrovalency. Okay. So electrovalency means electrovalence means the number of electrons lose or gain to attain the stable electronic configuration. That's known as electrovalency. That is known as that what? Electrovalency. Ionic bond is a type of the chemical bond. There is here ions are there. Ionic bond carries that what? Ions are there. That ions binds together by electrostatic force of attraction. Electrostatic force. Okay, electrostatic force. Clear? Between oppositely charged ions. Understood? So electrovalency means the number of electrons lose or gain. Why it can be lose or gain? Because it attains that what? Stable electronic configuration. Stable electronic configuration means nearest noble gas configuration. Understood? So that is known as that what? Electrovalency. Just now we seen the NaCl, Na carrying that positive. One electron it does not. So the electrovalency of Na is 1. Chlorine gained the 1 electron. So the electrovalency of chlorine is 1. Understood? That is known as that what? Electrovalency. Now some examples of formation of ionic bond. The formation of ionic bond. Understood? Already I told, during the formation of the ionic bond, what is happened? There is one atom should be lose the electron to attain the stable electronic configuration, and it can be formed a cation. And the second one is that gain the electron. It is a electronegative element, and it can carry that what? Negative charge. Okay, negative charge to attain the stable electronic configuration of nearest noble gas. Okay, so the bond is known as ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Understood? Now one example of formation of ionic bond. First example, we already know the NaCl, formation of NaCl. Okay, now we are going to see formation of magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. Formation of magnesium chloride. We know that magnesium has that electronic configuration. Atomic number is 12. Okay. The electronic configuration of magnesium is 1, 2, 8, 2. 2, 8, 2. So, it needs to attain the stable electronic configuration means it should lose the 2 electrons. Then only it attain the nearest noble gas configuration. Okay. So, it should lose that what? 2 electron. Lose 2 electron. If it is a lose 2 electron means it becomes that what? Electropositive character. Become the electropositive character, and it attains the stable electronic configuration. The nearest noble gas configuration of magnesium is neon. Okay, nearest noble gas of configuration is what? Magnesium is neon. Second one is chlorine. Chlorine, we know 17 atomic number. The electronic configuration of chlorine is 287. It needs 1 electron. Then only it attains the stable electronic configuration. Okay. So, but however, here you can see magnesium loses 2 electrons. Magnesium loses 2 electrons. So, here is 2 chloride. 2 chloride atom. Each chloride atom gain each electron. 1 electron. Understood? Not only 1 chlorine, 2 chlorine. So, now the electron dot structure you can see. Electron dot structure. Magnesium 282. Yes or no? 282. So, one, two, then 8 electron, then 2 electrons. Okay, 2 electrons. Now after that chlorine, here is magnesium has to lose the 2 electron. Okay, so there is 2 chloride atom. 2 chloride atom gaining 2 electron, each electron. Okay, gaining to attain the stable electronic configuration. So we can write that what? 2 chlorine. Okay, 2 chlorine. So each chlorine gain the 1 electron. Two chlorine, this is magnesium 282. This is chlorine, 1 chlorine 287. This one more chlorine 287. Okay, so each electron, okay, it lose the each electron. It can be go here, 1 electron, 1 atom gaining, and another 1 electron gain another chlorine atom. Then it can be produced. That is what? Like that it is produced. This is the electron dot structure. One shell is not there because it loses the 2 electrons in the from the valence shell. Okay, then it can be become 2,8. Magnesium can be formed that what? 2,8, and chlorine has that what? 2,8,8. 1 chlorine has the 2,8,8, and 1 chlorine has the 2,8,8. Chlorine, and this also 2,8,8. Okay, so nearest noble gas of magnesium is neon. 2,8, no, last shell 8. Octet it is there means that is a what? Stable electronic configuration. Here is what? Argon. Chlorine near the nearest noble gas is argon. Understood? This is the electron dot structure of magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride. Magnesium chloride formula MgCl2. MgCl2. And the last one is that is ionic structure. That's simply we can write magnesium, last 2 electrons, okay, last 2 electrons, 2, 8, 2. Then chlorine, 2 chlorine, 7 electrons are there. Like that also we can do. Okay, 7 electrons are there, 1 electron, 1 chlorine, gain, 1 electron, another chlorine, gain. Then it can be formed magnesium 2 plus and chlorine what is minus, but 2 chlorine. Okay, so it can be produced MgCl2. MgCl2. Mg2 plus Cl minus 1. Okay, Cl minus 1. Understood? So, oppositely charged. That ionic bond is formed between that what transfer of the electron. One is transferring means loose and gaining. Okay, so the magnesium between chlorine, there is a ionic bond it is there, and that ionic bond which force is binding there between two atoms. Electrostatic force of attraction bind the oppositely between the oppositely charged ions, positive ion and negative ions. This is the formation of that what magnesium chloride. And homework you can do the structure at home. Homework is formation of sodium chloride and formation of calcium oxide. Formation of calcium oxide. You have to first write electronic configuration, then after that electron dot structure, then ionic structure you can do. Understood? So practice, then only you will get. I hope you understood that introduction of chemical bond, what is chemical bond, and after that types of chemical bond. First chemical bond is what? Ionic bond. Thank you.